Well, hello, Scorpio. This is your October 2019. So, Scorpio, the first card that I got for you is abundance. So, with this card, this is going to show you that for the month of October, Scorpio, you are going to be very much modified and moderated and controlled by finances. Everything that is going to change you, adjust you, or regulate something for you is going to be in reference to your finances. I also feel like money is going to be where your goals are for the month of October. You are either trying to save up for something or you are trying to pay something off, whichever way that works for you. I also feel like, Scorpio, for the month of October, there is going to be something that you're going to seek. So you are looking for something or searching for someone in the month of October. This could be an ex-partner, this could be an ex-relationship, but whatever way, it is definitely it's a goal that you're setting for yourself. It is along the same length as your finances go. So meaning that you are reaching out for someone. You are tired of waiting for something to come about. You are tired of waiting for this period to come for you to be with this person who you desire to be with. Somebody you just can't seem to get off your mind. It feels like, Scorpios, you have done circles around circles, or your partner has done circles around circles. It feels like your relationship has gone back and forth, in and out. Like, you just couldn't seem to find the balance between the two of you. For a minute, it would be really good, and then after that, it would fade. And then it would be really good, and then it would fade. It just seems like, Scorpios, that it wasn't the perfect timing when you got with this person. Maybe you've been trying for years even to make this relationship work. But it does feel like there was something in your houses, of your astrological point of view, there was something in your houses that were not lining up the way they needed to in order for this relationship to work. We are now approaching something different, where your stars and your planets seem to be. It is coming closer and closer to you finding a balance between one another. I do feel like love is definitely in the air. For some of you, for quite some time, you heard the word no. Everything was no. Like, this isn't going to work out. No, you can't get this loan. No, this is not being approved. No, you can't get credit for this. Whatever it is, you were hearing no, no, no. But I feel like things are definitely changing now. Things are definitely coming into a better perspective for you. For a while, things were being told that it was not the right time, which it was not, which is why your relationship couldn't get off of the ground. But I can tell you, within the next few weeks, in the month of October, within the next few weeks, you see you're going to have harmony. You see there's going to be balance. There's going to be family around. There's going to be angels that are going to come and try to highlight in your life to try to show you that things are going to get much better, much more balanced. So be prepared, Scorpio. The next thing I hear, Scorpio, is flow. And the reason I got the word flow was the card that I pulled, which shows me that things are going to start to flow more evenly, more smoothly. It is not going to be choppy and rocky waters for you anymore. There is not going to be any blockages. There is not going to be any drama to things. Things are going to be cut and dry, but I also want you to be prepared, Scorpio, that things are going to come to you directly. Things are not going to be sugar-coated. Things are not going to be beaten around the bush. People are going to speak directly to you. If you were an asshole, if your partner was an asshole, somebody's going to be told directly, straight up, guess what? You were an asshole. And that's why it didn't work, or that's why I didn't want to stay. But you're going to tell somebody directly, or they're going to tell you directly, whichever way that works for you. Scorpio's trust is a big issue here, and I feel like not only is it for you, Scorpio, but it is for your partner as well. Somebody is not, or has not been willing in the past to trust someone. Somebody was not willing to go ahead and just set themselves free. As you can see, as this female here is falling, a free fall, so to speak, getting ready to land this way. Her arms are behind her. Normally, when you go to trip and fall, you put your hands in front of you, right? To protect yourself, to catch yourself. But instead, it is showing that you are going to now start to trust. You're going to be able to build that trust back up that was lost before. Because as you see in that picture, She is trusting 100% the person that she's falling toward will catch her. Also, coming up is changing your focus, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have been so caught up in something, whether it's your work, whether it's this relationship, whether it's your ex-partner, whatever it is that's been consuming so much of your time and your energy, whatever it is time to change your focus now. You need to concentrate more on yourself, Scorpio, because that is where you will learn your best lessons. You need to definitely trust in yourself, okay? So when that trust card came up, okay, it is saying to trust in yourself, all right? And then if you believe in yourself, if you in fact believe in yourself, then the higher power can come and illuminate on you and give you all the blessings that you need in order to move forward, in order to get that raise, in order to get that promotion, in order to get that relationship back where it needs to be, to find that balance, that harmony. Scorpios, you have definitely gone through many years of struggle. Maybe it was with your finances, maybe it was with family situations. A lot of you, Scorpios, intended to marry someone or planned to marry somebody, but it didn't work out the way you thought it was going to. Some of you had to deal with a great disappointment, and this disappointment led you down a dark path. Excuse me one second. So the disappointment led you down a dark path, something that you weren't sure if you could come back from, something that you didn't know whether or not you would ever recover from. This heartache, this broken heart, this disappointment, okay, this situation that you had to incur. Not only did you have to or try to figure out why something happened, or figure out who it happened with, or figure out, the whole story, so to speak. You spend so much time trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together so that it would all make sense to you. And for some of you, it still doesn't make sense. Even today, you might be talking 2-3 years later. It's still not making sense. But some of you are still ready to forgive that, to walk away from that, and to try to have a relationship with this person. There is going to be an opportunity that will present itself for you to reunite with this person that you're missing so much. But I want you to understand there's also work that's got to go with it. This work is going to mean you're going to have to learn how to forgive them, and then you're going to have to learn how to forgive yourself. You're also going to want to put something into perspective, okay? You have to figure out what the lesson was that you were supposed to learn along the way here. Something was definitely being magnified for you in this situation. When you go through a hard time or a hard period, the angels are saying that you went through it as a lesson. If you didn't figure out the lesson, you're going to go through it again and again and again until you give it the right answer. So be careful, because some of you don't belong to go back with your ex, because it was very toxic. They were very narcissistic. They did play mind games with you. They did lie to you. For some of you, they betrayed you. But at the same time, it is very important for you to understand. It's okay to forgive somebody. We all fall short here and there. But if somebody is definitely not trying to work on something, if somebody is not showing the actions with their words, there's no actions. They're just talking it. Yeah, I want to marry you. Yeah, I want to commit to you. Yeah, but they're not committing. They didn't give you a ring. They're not paying the bills. They're not helping you. They're just using you, freeloading off of you, getting you to do things for them, wash their clothes, make their food, all that. If you're playing wife, but you're living as a single person, then who's being foolish? Also, you got to own your shit here, Scorpio. Okay, don't allow somebody to continue to use you or manipulate you, because then you can't point the finger at them all the time and say, well, you. No, because you got to point back at yourself, because you allowed it. That's when you're going to have to end up forgiving yourself for making bad decisions, for allowing somebody to use you, for allowing the situation to get out of hand, for letting something happen over and over again. Don't tell me they cheated on you 4 or 5 times. What happened after the first time? You let them do it again? Okay, we'll give them 2 times, but the 3rd time? 4th time? No. We're all guilty of wanting love, right? We're all guilty of hating to be alone. We want that relationship. We want that fairy tale that we were brought up to see and know. We want that Cinderella theme, right? And for the guys, you want to be that prince, that knight in shining armor to someone. You don't want your spouse or partner cheating on you either or doing anything. So it goes both ways, men or women, doesn't matter. All right, Scorpio. So there is a coming together, no doubt. There is a coming together. For some of you, there may be a baby coming. For some of you, there may be a pregnancy on the way. Be careful. If you're not planning on having a baby, use protection, because now's the time. So be careful. But there is a coming together. There is a union. There is definitely going to be transformations happening left and right all over the place. Some of you are going to grow on your own. Some of you have chosen to go in another direction and walk away from this partner and be done. For that, I applaud you. For some of you, you are going to try to reconcile something. You're going to try to make something work. I applaud you. But also know, if somebody else is not making it work with you, if you're doing all the work yourself, then guess what? It's going to be time for you to make a decision, okay? So, that's pretty much what I got for you, Scorpio, for the month of October, but it looks pretty good. I hope that I see you real soon, and be safe out there.